Right, one of my favourite songs from Living Colours on their second album, a song called Pride. And it, Vernon Reid is such an amazing player. He's got such a loose feel, and I don't mean that in a bad way at all. He's always playing the riff, but his interpretation is almost different every performance. So there's an obvious riff that he's playing, but he improvises around with it a little bit, and I think that's what holds a lot of interest. So Pride is another one where, it's a little bit different each time he plays it. If you look at the live versions again, he plays it just a little bit differently every time. And the timing of the intro is tricky as well, but we're going to check it out. Pretty rocky sound on this one. We're going to break it down into the main riff, sort of that intro riff, or the intro leading into the main riff, and then the verse, and then that sort of breakdown section. All right, let's have a look. All right, that first part with that harmonic there is tricky. Okay, you're thinking D minor pentatonic here, bending that sort of C up to the D. Okay. Okay, alternate picking on that D. After the third time. Okay, you're hitting a C up the octave there and then hitting that artificial harmonic there. And going back down to do the riff again. Then we kick into that main riff. Okay, again, cool stuff there, right? So bending that C up to the D. So a slight tease on that C. That's really the key. There's a nuance here, right? Open E, F, to G. And sometimes he'll bring in part of that G chord. You can just hear it there. So that's why I think he's playing it that way, right? Okay, then we're going up in octave. E, F. Okay, D minor pentatonic. Okay, then that last time. It's a tricky one there. The fingering there is weird. It would really feel natural to come back up here. But then that last harmonic really sounds like a fret harmonic. Okay, and of course diving with the bar. You could go... and try and hit that harmonic there. But instead of a pinch harmonic, it sounds like a natural harmonic, again, over the fret. But anyway, that's kind of that intro. All right, let's have a look at the verse. Okay, so the verse, the bass line is playing the same sort of thing. But the guitar chords here, and again, I think this was written by Will Calhoun, so I imagine he might have composed it on piano. So he's got these really closed voicings that Vernon Reid is playing here. So that I wonder, did they come from piano or did Vernon sort of come up with it? Anyway, this kind of idea. Okay, so chords. We've got like an F5 but it's on a C bass note. You've got C, F, and then C and F. Then it goes to a really closed voicing. So you've got the sort of the bottom of a C chord, those two notes that you play there, but you've got the C octave there. So really closed voicing, which, used in combination with the sparseness of the F5, it works really well. It goes well in combination. So sometimes he won't play, though, that high note. it'll more just be. So I think you can interchange either there. Okay, then we've got a G bottom string to a C, B, C, B. Sort of that sus, G sus to a G. The bottom one is not heavily palm muted. I just give it a little bit. All right, and that is that kind of verse part. Let's look at the chorus. Okay, so the chorus is really interesting. It's going around sort of cycle of fifths, B flat, F, and then C, G. Okay, but Vernon Reid, of course, is playing a really interesting guitar line. But if you're thinking in terms of remembering it, you could think of it as those chords to help you outline the shapes. So we're doing a sort of a B flat sus. Okay. So you can think of it as, right? And then just an F with a major third. All right, then a C. All right, C, just I'm playing that part, but not with the bottom note. And that part there is just a G. But just playing the top part of it. So I'll play that chorus a bit. All right, so again, that B flat to F, C. The first part's kind of like a second time. Okay, we're going up to the G. We played a G here before, but now we're going a G up here. Okay, back to B flat to F. And then he brings in an F sharp. Right? Because we've had F. We're playing an F here, right? And now he brings an F sharp in. Beautiful sound there, right? And that's the sort of that looseness around the harmony. It sounds great. Around the rhythm, the parts, and the harmony. Last time. Really strange chord there, an A flat, okay? So again, out of key, but it gives it a lot of real interest. And that one is really this chord up here. I just played it without the root, or you could play it here, that D chord shape. Then back to the main riff. Okay, really the only other part in it is that breakdown, right? Okay, we're just doing power chords there. F5 to B flat 5. C. And then G, chromatic down. Right, there's some of the pieces in Pride. Really great guitar playing, amazing song. Check it out. See you next time.